There's no denying that vlogs are the content of the jiffy. But did you know that behind every great vlogging moment is a good camera that films and records every precious minute that we can share to everyone else in the world? A small box which can store thousands of priceless memories and contents. But how do we know that the camera we have at hand is the perfect shot? If you're someone who's looking for camera options that is perfect for vlogging and creating YouTube content, well, you found the right video. Hello and welcome to our channel. For today's episode, we will be showing you top 5 cameras perfect for vlogging and YouTube this year, the era of social media content. And with no further ado, let's head on to our list. You'll be astounded by the vast array of vlogging cameras. However, you have to take note at some of the factors to consider when selecting the best vlogging camera for you. These are the camera type, field of view, resolution, sensor size, monitor, and microphone input. The first camera that we have on our list is the Fujifilm XS10, which seemed to tick off every factor on the list. The Fujifilm XS10 marks an interesting shift in Fujifilm's camera range. Until now, its more advanced mirrorless cameras have all featured external shutter speed dials and external lens aperture rings and sometimes ISO dials. Instead, the XS10 reverts to a regular mode dial as seen on countless competitors. It also has a conventional mode dial and might at first seem like a bridge between Fujifilm's beginner cameras and more advanced models. We assume the sensor is the same 26.1 megapixel X-Trans CMOS4 sensor used in the Fujifilm X-T4. The X Processor 4 quad-core processing engine looks to be the same. The autofocus system has the same 100% face detection autofocus frame coverage as the X-T4, plus face and eye identification and, according to Fujifilm, increased sensitivity down to -7 EF with a response time of 0.02 seconds. It's hard not to be impressed by the Fujifilm XS10 when you first pick it up. The specs say it's not particularly heavy at just 465 grams body only. Next is the Fujifilm X-T4. Fujifilm can deliver masterpieces in both stills and video recordings. The camera has locked up some additional features that come in handy for vloggers, such as weather sealing, microphone inputs, and a front-facing screen. Get ready to shoot 4K videos with up to 60 FPS. Whether you're into stills, shooting movies, or video making, Fujifilm X-T4 has got everything covered for you. Just like the previous Fujifilm we've shown you, the X-T4 is also a mirrorless camera. The X-T4's overall configuration and compact size are two of its most prominent features. Vloggers are usually on the move and no one wants to lug around a life-size, in-your-face camera. But this is only the beginning. The X-T4 was born from obvious improvements on the X-T3. And now we have the Sony a6400. The front-facing camera of the Sony a6400 is ideal for single-handed video filmmakers who need to speak directly to the camera. It has a 180-degree flip front-facing screen instead of a variable angle, which would be preferable, but if you just need to view yourself, it shouldn't be an issue. The a6400 is a superb stills camera that can also offer 4K video if you're a multimedia content maker. However, we're not sold on the design. It's almost identical to that of the a6000 and it's starting to seem a little antiquated. We can almost overlook this thanks to the camera's cutting-edge focusing technology and outstanding eye autofocus performance. Sony has since released the somewhat less expensive a6100 and the more sophisticated a6600. Now let's take a look at another Sony camera, which is the ZV1. The Sony ZV1 is the best compact vlogging camera you can buy. Its mix of a bright lens, superb autofocus, and design tweaks like the side flipping screen make it a powerful pocket video option with few peers. Those seeking super smooth walking footage might find its image stabilization a slight letdown. And it has a few familiar usability quirks, but the ZV1 remains the best video all-rounder in its weight class. Its main strength is the combination of a bright 24 to 70mm f1.8 to 2.8 lens with Sony's real-time tracking and real-time eye autofocus systems, together with the ZV1's 1-inch sensor, which is larger than those in today's smartphones. We hope you're enjoying this video so far. We hope you stay until the end of this video to find out the bonus cameras we've included in the list. And make sure that you check out the links below in the description for all the products mentioned. Alright, now for a final shot, this is the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. Although the Canon EOS M50 Mark II isn't a complete advance over the original Canon EOS M50, it is an exceptional hybrid mirrorless camera that excels in both stills and video. When not shooting in 1080 pixels, Canon's excellent dual-pixel autofocus is replaced with contrast detect autofocus, and shooting in 4K results in a substantial crop factor. As a result, we cannot recommend this camera for 4K video. The M50 Mark II, on the other hand, is in its element if you want to shoot 1080p and wants a strong, easy-to-use body with outstanding autofocus that's at home with run-and-gun filmmaking, vlogging, and producing for TikTok and Instagram. The M50 Mark II's main selling point is its flawlessly balanced performance-to-price ratio. What we have here is a great option for live streamers, the Panasonic GH5 Mark II. Because of its combination of class-leading 4K video specifications and a tiny cheap body with IBIS, the original Panasonic GH5 became a legend. With the Panasonic GH6 already on the horizon and likely to be the true upgrade to the GH5 from a video quality standpoint, live streaming is really the focus of the GH5 Mark II, and it works well. Streaming to YouTube and Facebook is pretty simple thanks to the built-in options inside the Lumix Sync app. But you can also stream to others like Twitch thanks a lot to its support for the standard RTMP or RTMPS protocol. Streaming quality is limited to 1080 or 60p, and the GH5 Mark II autofocus still lags behind the best. But it's perfectly serviceable in most situations, and the camera's other specs, including in-body image stabilization, an articulating screen, plus a huge array of video shooting options, make it one of the best vlogging cameras around. Now, if you're someone who's more on the adventurous side, then the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 would be the perfect option for you. As much as we appreciated the first DJI Osmo Pocket, this successor addresses many of its flaws, making it the greatest tiny alternative for solo filmmakers. Although the Sony ZV1 has superior video quality, the Pocket 2's combination of a 3-axis gimbal and good face tracking may appeal to you if you frequently record walk and talk type clips to camera. The DJI Pocket 2 has a bigger sensor, a brighter lens, better microphones, and a wider field of vision than the Osmo Pocket, which is still on sale as a more budget option. And that concludes our video for today. We hope that this list was able to help you decide on which camera you should get so you can start your daily vlogs and content creation as soon as possible. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more epic and awesome videos. Also, make sure you check out the links of the products that are provided below in the description box. So that's it, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching!